Well, today's Thursday, the 23rd of March 2017, but that's going to be shadowed by what happened yesterday, which was Thursday, March the 22nd, and there was obviously, as you all know, there was a bad terrorist attack in London, terror at the heart of power. You obviously all know what has happened. As you can see, everything happened down at Westminster. Some guy with his four-wheel drive and armed with a knife took the lives of 3 people on Westminster Bridge with his vehicle, and injured. There's about 40 people injured. Crashed his four-wheel drive into the fence at Westminster. Ran around the corner and then stabbed a policeman who sadly lost his life. 15 years service. Policeman was called PC Keith Palmer, so I'm just thinking of PC Keith Palmer and his family right now, who will be going through a difficult time, and also all the families of the 3 that have passed away. And obviously the terrorist who did such an awful act, his family will be suffering as well, because obviously I don't think they would have supported what he believed in. And it's just crazy. I felt for some time now, the last few years, something might happen in London, considering what happened with the trucks and the lorries in Nice, France, and Berlin, Germany. And this is really awful. For once, I'm kind of speechless, really. Westminster Bridge becomes a war zone. I sometimes drive the number 12 across Westminster, so I actually know where exactly it happened. Yeah, just very sad. Very sad. The thing I'd like to talk about is the use of knives, because I know previous week there was something in the media about school children using knives, taking knives to school, and children in general carrying knives, or just people carrying knives, full stop, And obviously this terrorist, used his knife to take the life of a policeman, and he would have taken more. Obviously the police with the weapons took him down, and if it wasn't for their weapons, he would have carried on, probably would have killed more people. But it's just a shock what's happened. I was off yesterday. Thank you. I think some of you messaged me, family, friends, are you alright? I said, what's going on? I was at home, but I had to just check online, and I just saw what happened. And so it's just taken up the whole newspaper, It's taken up about 10 pages, locked down at Westminster. The helicopter obviously landing to take those severely injured or dying to hospital. Look at that, it's taken, 15 pages of today's Metro. But obviously, as it says at the top there, we are not afraid. And the terrorists will not get through to us. And I was trying to think of the 5 people who've lost their life. Using a knife, you should only use a knife to eat, to cut meat or vegetables. Knife and fork, that's all you need a knife for. You don't need a knife for anything else. If you want to protect yourself, you're going to maybe have it used against you. I do not recommend carrying a knife at all, even if you think your life's at risk. Got to contact the police. I personally, I would never carry a weapon, but I have started to do martial arts the last 2 years as a result of being spat at. I was spat in my face 2.5 years ago nearly 3 years ago on the bus, and that was quite traumatizing for me. Asked the person to leave the bus. He wouldn't leave. He completely lost it, because the bus before didn't pick him up, and he took it out on me. And I said, I can't have you on the bus shouting, going crazy. I thought the passengers, I'm quite concerned for my passenger's safety, because I don't know what he's going to do. So I had to get him off the bus. He ended up spitting in my face, and I stayed in my cab, because I was afraid if I would have got out the cab, what if he would have had a knife and stabbed me? So that's why I start to do Aikido martial arts. I do that in London, and it gives you a higher self-awareness of what's going on around you. If someone is to attack you, to kind of get into a position where you avoid someone trying to stab you, and to kind of take them down, and to remove the weapon from them. That's the only way I can see. I'm not saying I would avoid being attacked, but the whole point is it gives you a higher state of awareness, and you kind of know some techniques to take somebody down to the ground and to remove the weapon from them. It's basically I do Aikido martial arts to keep fit. Also, I get to meet new people, and I get to learn something new, and it gives me a bit more confidence in myself in terms of I can protect myself if something like this happened, or if someone else was to be attacked, I could potentially help them from getting injured or dying, because obviously a lot of people don't know martial arts. I don't know how what's the percentage of people that know martial arts. I don't know. Is it 5-10%? I don't know. I do recommend going to martial arts classes wherever you are. It improves your confidence. It gives you a higher awareness of what's going on around you, and you can potentially save somebody's life, not only your own life but other people's lives, if something like a terrorist attack or anything happens, if anyone uses a knife. So what can I say? It's very sad that this happened. Thursday, March the 23rd, 2017 will always be in my memory now. I just hope that this doesn't happen again. Obviously with cars, people using their cars for weapons is not good. That's all I can say is just be safe out there, everyone. That's all I can say. Can't say have a good day, everyone. Have a safe day, everybody, and look after yourselves. Bye-bye. Last but not least, my thoughts and prayers are with the families of those that have died and also been severely injured, who have got life-changing injuries right now. There will be lots of cards and flowers left at the scene of yesterday's terrorist attack in London. But I'm really thinking of the people, that will struggle now with their injuries. Be safe, everyone.